Hey there, my little Cobras. Right now, I'm just me and my luggage, and I'm organizing my stuff. Right now, I'm at Will's, and I'm getting my stuff ready because we're gonna be moving, and I do have a couple things that I want to be letting go of, and I figured, you know what, I should show you guys because I love to do these in private. I hate to film it, but I know that somebody could definitely benefit from this, kind of having the guidance of a minimalist when it comes to responsibly decluttering and minimizing your things. So I'm gonna go through what's in my luggage so you guys can kind of have an idea of like a good way to do this. So yeah, let's get right into that. So this is currently, I just have some papers. Let me move that out of the way. So this is my luggage. This is like a carry-on for the plane, and I have my clothes here, and I've more or less done the bulk of it, but I think it's always good to just kind of run through stuff. So I'm going through some papers that I just don't need anymore. I've gotten rid of, I've like ripped up, and I'm gonna recycle that. Over here I have a pile of stuff that I'm like ready to let go of. So I have empty LV bag pouch thing. I may or may not keep, maybe it'll be good for my socks, but yeah. This is some empty papers. I try not to have loose sheets of paper anymore. I actually prefer keeping things already binded in an actual book. I find that to be more like my style. So I think I might be letting those go. And then over here I have my knapsack, and I'm just putting things that I don't really need on top of it. But yeah, this is my comb and my stuff. It's a recycled down jacket bag from Uniqlo. I don't have the jacket anymore. I returned it to Uniqlo, like to the recycling bin, and I turned the ultra light down. I turned it into my thing for carrying my bamboo comb, the hair divider, the rat tail, and hair oil because I have curly hair. So those all go in there. I really do like that the bag is pink and it matches with my luggage. My luggage is pink. So let me put that away in there. So I'll just put that there. I use these things for carrying my socks. So my socks go there. And then I have a sweater that's brand new that was gifted to me by Will's fam. I have my little white Totoro, which is a very functional childhood thing because I can put my subway card in there. And I can put coins inside of him. And it's also sentimental. Like, I love Totoro. I have kept a lot of Totoro stuff. I feel no desire to get rid of my Totoro stuff. So that sentimental childhood stuff, that is fine with me. Okay, so these are my clothes. And I'll just kind of walk you guys through what I have. I have 2 pairs of pants. I should put these together so it makes more sense. So I have 2 pairs of pants, 2 beige. No, this is a true beige. And like this kind of khaki kind of material. And this is a plastic material. They're just 2 baggy brown pants. Then I have my running leggings, which I use in the winter. Then I have 2 house shorts. I have like these like gym shorts, and I have these gray ones. They're the exact same type. They're both from Net, and those are just house shorts. And then over here I have my shirts. So I have one gray one made of wool. It's on the thicker side, which is good for winter. Then I have one from Uniqlo that is like, it's like a dressier shirt, which I use for work. Then this is also a dressier shirt. I have quite a bit of dressier shirts because I have found that like these very blank dressier type of shirts are really good for like just dressing myself up on my own, and they also double as work clothes. So I find that like, for example, right now I'm wearing like the top clothes, like you can see this is work appropriate. My cotton linen shirt is also work appropriate. I have found that doubling my clothes as both my own attire in a casual moody zen kind of aesthetic also doubles really well for work attire, because work attire usually has to be like no logo on it, like more natural colors, comfortable. So I just dress myself in a way that's almost like the most neutral way that is suitable for everything. Like my clothes double as like lounge wear, but also like my work clothes, but also as my own like time off clothes, because I just keep it as neutral and basic as possible, and it's just made my life so much more simpler. I guess the thing that I want to say is that like, how does one get to this kind of state? I want to preface this by saying that I've been a minimalist for 6 years, so this has been a lot of downsizing. I have traveled so much. If you guys have been following my channel for some time, I left Canada, went to China, went to Taiwan, back to Canada. Like, I have, every time that I moved, I had to let go of things, and I had to let go. And in some ways, my minimalism was forced upon me due to, I guess, financial circumstances and the sheer amount of traveling that I've done. As I've mentioned in my videos, this is not a standard that people need to be striving for, but it just so happens that my lifestyle calls for that. So I've been quite ruthless in my declutters, and I'm so hard at letting go of stuff so I don't buy things, because I don't want to declutter. That's actually the main driver as to why I don't buy a lot and have not accumulated a lot throughout the years, because I just feel like I can't bring myself to declutter my hard-earned purchases that I bought with my money. So I just like, no, I'm cool, I'm good. So I just found that following a very moody and zen aesthetic, I guess what people will consider the most minimal aesthetic, it turned out to be the best in terms of like the most declutter free way of doing it. Like following this lifestyle, like that style of like the minimalist thing actually was the most easy and versatile way to dress myself, and so I've just stuck with that. I have experimented with other styles too. If you guys have followed me, actually you guys don't know, but before I became a YouTuber, I was a hardcore minimalist and I wore all black, and I didn't like that. I just wasn't for me. And then there's a period of time where I wore a lot of pink, which you can kind of still see I do have some pink stuff left over from that time period. And pink is kind of hard to match. Like that means I have to make everything pink to make everything match, and that's really difficult. So there's a lot of functionality behind dressing very moody. Like everything being beige looks very good. Wearing all pink doesn't look good, or wearing all black looks like you're at the morgue. So I had to find that sweet spot, and I really didn't want to embrace that stereotypical minimalist kind of outfit because I just felt like that just too much of a stereotype. But as I embraced it, I was like, oh, I get why that's a really popular style, because beige is really close to white, so it pairs well, and all beige is still very like aesthetic. But anyway, yeah, so thank you for watching this come pack with extreme minimalist. I live out of a luggage. God, I can't believe I'm making another one of these. I thought like my minimalism lifestyle was over, but I guess here we are.